Do you guys see this? Do you see how wide this is? There's gotta be a better way, right? I got this. This right here is the Amaran Verge Max. And before we go too far, I have the DJI Nano here on my hat clip, and I'm shooting this with the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Now I reached out to Amaran for this light because I thought, wow, that's going to be a really cool solution to my problem of space. They did send me the product to keep, so that technically is a paid sponsorship. Amaran is not paying me to make this video. I reached out to them. So everything I say is my own opinion. They will not be seeing this video before it posts. All right, guys, let's take a look at the Amaran Verge Max. Oh, that's nice. Ah, look at that. Got the Amaran logo down there. I believe this one is for temperature control here, and then you have a knob here for brightness. Look how thin. Look how thin that is. You saw when I started the video, right? You saw how wide that thing was. And this thing, yeah, this thing's like 1/3 of an inch. That is thin. That is like Hollywood Ozempic thin. That is how thin all the celebrities are in Hollywood right now. Okay, so my plan is to put the Verge Max right here. As you can see, I have a very minimal setup. I'm not a big fancy YouTube guy with a studio or anything like that. I don't have the room for that. And a lot of us, don't have YouTube studios. So that's why something like the Amaran Verge Max comes in handy, because it's such a small footprint, right? And I think it's gonna be pretty. I mean, some of us really need all the help we can get. We need all the lighting we can get. So the Verge Max is gonna go here. It's gonna be sort of, I'll sit here at the desk. The Verge Max is gonna be here. That is gonna be my key light. And then I may do another light over there when I shoot a fill light over here on this side. I don't plan on doing a hair light because I'm not that famous. Although, a few weeks ago, me and Jason Bateman, we were hanging out together. I'm not kidding, I was caught a few weeks ago coming out of a restaurant in Beverly Hills, and me and Jason Bateman were hanging out. Check this out. Assuming the first piece is a clamp, pretty simple. And those of you who are not mechanically inclined, like this guy right here, don't worry, this thing is super easy. So I've got the main pole. This is the extension pole. Gosh, I'm hoping this POV thing works out because I'm really counting on this, and then using that wide shot over there. All right, so here's the back of the lamp. I'm gonna put this face down here. Look at that. And it just locks in like that. I'm just gonna put the lamp on here, over the top. And I love the ability here to just raise and lower this thing as I see fit. Because they always say that in order for you to get the softest light, you want the light source as close to your face as possible. Okay guys, well, here's the moment we've all been waiting for. We are going to turn on the Amaran Verge Max and see if this thing is worth it. Flip it on. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. So the left button here is the temperature control. So we're at 5100. I like to keep, I'm darker skinned, so I like to keep it in the warmer tones. So I'm gonna put it at about 3800 Kelvin. And then we gotta turn this way down. So that's at 100%. That's too high. All right, so let's bring this down to say, this is at about 14%. How does that look? I'm kind of liking this. Put in the comments below if you think this looks better. I think it looks good. Here we go. Let me turn this off here. That is no light. Not good, right? We all agree that's not good, right? And then, there we go. The Amaran Verge Max. It actually works. And I gotta say, for the footprint, I mean, you saw the beginning, right? You saw how big that softbox was. Way too big. You gotta buy a light, you gotta buy a stand, you gotta buy the softbox. This thing is, how much is this thing? I'll put it here, I don't know how much it is. It's this much, right here. Right there. That's how much it is. I gotta say, I'm very happy with the soft light. The other thing is it's just pretty, right? Let me just show you guys, look. I mean, it's just a really pretty setup. And with that sort of setup, especially with the white, it's very calming, it's very clean looking. I don't recommend the black, honestly. I mean, you know, unless you have a all black setup, in which case, yes, you should get black. Gotta say, with my aesthetic here, it's more of a Scandinavian look. I really do like the white. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna look for other accessories for white that are gonna be coming. I'm actually also going to be reviewing a desk and a chair by Branch here pretty soon. They reached out and they want me to do some videos for them, so I'm excited about that. And the reason why I have bought Amaran products before they even sent me this is because of the Sidus Link app. It's on the phone, and I added the Amaran Verge Max here. I am at 14%. Look at that. That's all the way back to 100. I can control, you know, the temperature. It can go super warm. So as far as I'm concerned, all the camera companies need to follow suit with DJI and Amaran, because what they end up doing is they lock you into their ecosystem. Because I have this Amaran Verge Max and I have this tube light here, and they can all talk to each other in the Amaran ecosystem, that is a big deal. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for hanging out, sort of feeding this addiction that is making YouTube videos and acquiring gear. Amaran, thank you so much for sending this light out. I will put it to good use. I'll see you guys in the next video.